皆さんこんにちは。Welcome to 英語ファイル。今回も英検1級を目指している皆さん、そしてリーディング力や語彙力を上げたい皆さん、一緒に勉強していきましょう。早速オリジナル語彙問題をですね、5問出すんですけど、今回から単語の和訳を入れることにしました。なのでどうしても単語の和訳が気になる人は確認してみてください。ではまずはミニテストから始めます。頑張ってくださいね。どうぞ。Alright, so the first word was rescind. This word has been the answer in the real Eiken Grade 1 test once before. Here's that sentence one more time. The law was rescinded after widespread protests. This proved that citizens can indeed play a big role in politics. So rescind means cancel a law, decision, or agreement. The word begins with re, so it means to take something back. So the example sentence is saying that someone made a law, but then they took it back. So here is a picture of a protest. So their aim is to get the government to cancel or rescind a law that was unfair to them. So that sentence one more time. The law was rescinded after widespread protests. This proved that citizens can indeed play a big role in politics. So rescind means to cancel a law, decision, or agreement. Word number 2 is preclude. This word has been the answer in the real test once before. Here's that sentence. The company's new regulations precluded employees from working overtime. Preclude means to prevent something from happening or to make something impossible. So basically this sentence is saying that the company did not allow employees to work overtime anymore. Now at first I couldn't quite remember the meaning of this word because it looks similar to include and exclude, but it has a slightly different meaning. So I did a search to see if include, exclude, and preclude are all related to each other, and I found out that in fact they are. So first, clude, C-L-U-D-E, means close. And as you can see, the spelling is quite similar. And of course, in means in, inside. Ex means out. And pre means before. So here's how I'm going to remember it. I drew some pictures. So imagine that you're walking into a room. And then after you walk in, the door closes. So now you're inside. That's include. Now imagine you're walking out of a room and then the door closes. So now you're outside. That's exclude. And finally, imagine that you want to go into a room, but the door closes before you can go in. That's preclude. And that's why it means to prevent someone from doing something. So now you can't go into the room. It's impossible for you to go into the room. So that's how I'm going to remember preclude. So that sentence one more time. The company's new regulations precluded employees from working overtime. So preclude means to prevent something from happening, make it impossible. Word number 3 is rest. This word has been the answer in the real test once before. Here's the sentence. The thief wrested the handbag from her grasp and ran away with it. So wrest means to get something with effort or difficulty. So here is a picture of the example sentence. You can see that the man is pulling quite hard in order to take the handbag from the woman. So this word's quite easy to remember if you know the word wrestle, and I think most people are familiar with the sport, wrestling. So if you're wrestling, then you're putting in a lot of effort to pull things and to twist things. And you'll also see this combination quite often. Wrest control of something from someone. So that means take control of something by taking it away from someone. For example, wrest control of the company from the boss. So now you have control of the company. Anyway, that sentence one more time. The thief wrested the handbag from her grasp and ran away with it. So wrest means to get something with effort or difficulty. The fourth word is diatribe, and this word has been the answer in the real test twice before. So here's the sentence one more time. The activists launched into a diatribe against world leaders for not doing enough to fight climate change. So a diatribe is an angry speech or an angry piece of writing. And by the way, launch into means to start doing something with a lot of energy, just like a rocket launches into space with a lot of energy. So it's almost like a set phrase, launch into a diatribe against someone or something. So the sentence is saying that the activists gave an angry speech criticizing world leaders. Now I looked up the origin of the word and tried to break it up into dia and tribe, but that didn't work for me. So I'm just going to repeat this word while imagining this picture. So this is, of course, Greta Thunberg. I'm sorry if the pronunciation was incorrect. The Swedish activist giving a speech at the UN Climate Change Conference. So I thought this was the perfect image of a diatribe, very angry speech. So that sentence one more time. The activists launched into a diatribe against world leaders for not doing enough to fight climate change. So diatribe, angry speech, or piece of writing. Finally, number 5 is level with. This phrase has been the answer in the real test twice before as well. Here's that sentence. It's important to level with your children. Hiding the truth never helps. So level with means to be honest with, to say the truth, usually about something unpleasant. So the sentence is saying that you should always be honest when speaking to your children. Now there's actually another similar phrase that has come up in the real test before, and that's on the level, which also means honest. So this is how I'm going to remember the phrase. If you're on the same level, like the same age, same position as somebody else, I think it makes it easier to be honest. Whereas if you are in a high position and you're looking down on other people, maybe you have to lie in order to protect yourself, hide a big secret. And also similarly, if you're talking from a lower level and you're speaking up to someone, maybe you have to lie in order to try and impress the boss. So again, if you're on the same level as somebody else, it's easier to be honest. So here's a picture of Prince William kneeling down to be on the same level as the child. If you want to talk about something serious and honest to your child, I think a lot of parents do this. So that sentence one more time, it's important to level with your children. Hiding the truth never helps. Level with means to tell the truth, to be honest. Okay, so let's take a look at the 5 new words of the day. The first one was rescind. The second one, preclude. Third one, rest. Fourth one, diatribe. Fifth one, level with. Don't forget to leave comments and questions below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.